Hi guys, Ancient Warrior, welcome back to Prepping and Free America. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button. If you want to be the first kid on your block to know what craziness I'm talking about, then hit the bell icon. Guys, last weekend I was talking with one of the ladies I work with, and she was talking about having to go to her mom's house, and she was going to have to clean house. Go through her mom's cabinets and get all the expired stuff out. Before we go on with that, let me point out something too. I know everybody knows who Ernest Shackleton is. He was the Brit who went to the South Pole several times. Now, he'd cached in some areas food supplies, heating supplies, also clothing. Now, he was doing this back in the early 1900s, from I believe it was 1901 to about 1922. I think he died in 22. But folks, they found one of his stashes in the if I remember right, it's in the mid 1980s, early 80s. And what they found was tins of things. Now, the reason we use the term tin can is because our cans used to be made out of tin. Now they're made out of rolled steel. Tin cans could produce botulism real quick. So you had to be careful with them. We'll discuss that a little later in the video. But these explorers found one of Shackleton's caches. His little hut and cache. And they noticed the cans look almost pristine. Now, folks, I want you to think about something. These cans were anywhere from 60 to 70 years old, and they opened up a can of it. Other than a little discoloration, the guy that tested it said, and it was peaches, he said you could still taste the sweet taste, and there was no metallic taste to it. That's something we'll talk about here on in the video. They surmised that due to the fact that it was in a cool, dry, dark area that the cans had survived. They were actually in a cupboard, from the picture I saw. Let's fast forward to 2021, my conversation with the lady I'm working with. First question out of my mouth was, how are you declaring this stuff as expired? And she said, well, it says on the can. Okay. On this bottle of magnesium, I look at the expiration date and it says expires 2 of 22. If this bottle of magnesium is kept in a cool, dry, dark area, you've just extended its life. Now, I know it says expiration date. Probably should say best use date. And on my potassium, it says 1 of 23. If these were unopened, cool, dry, dark place, you could extend their life expectancy. Now, are they dead 2 seconds after the date? No. Now, there are some medications that you do not want to take. There are some foods you do not want to eat. And your nose will tell you if it's something you shouldn't be eating. Now, earlier in the video I said when they tested Shackleton's peaches, that tin of peaches, that there was no metallic taste. If you get into food and it has a metallic taste, get rid of it. Another prep I'm going to tell you to get is activated charcoal tablets. They will absorb poisons in your system. They're not too bad going in, but oh my dear God, you're going to wish you hadn't had to use them. So folks, when you see best buy or best use date or expiration date, what this means is probably if you haven't opened it and it's sitting in a cool, dry, dark place, you get a little use out of it. Best use date, that's for the optimum taste. But if it's kept in a cool, dry, dark area, you can probably stretch that a little bit. Yeah, I've got some ramen noodles. They say, people say they get a year or 12 months, a year, 18 months out of them. I've got some in a dark, well, I use black and yellow totes. And they're over 2 years old, and I ate one the other day, and it was just fine. No aftertaste or anything. So, if you will keep your stuff in a cool, dry, dark place. See, your 3 big enemies is heat, light, and water or humidity. If you can keep them in a cool, dry, dark spot, your food will last a lot longer. With that being said, I'm the Ancient Warrior, and we're out.